Hello, hello. Hope you guys are all having a good one. Today's stream, more work on my game, as it's probably going to be the case for the next couple weeks. But just texturing today, and I'm almost finished the texturing as well. So it's just going to be some little minor adjustments, and additions. So. I mean, honestly, probably like 30 minutes max. And then we'll play some games. I'm not 100% certain on what I want to play. Maybe Cyberpunk. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, let's scoot us across. I don't know where my substance painter went. Hold on, let me reopen. Hold on. Let me boot everything back up. Oh, something kind of cool. So a while back, I was getting an add-on for Blender, and then there was some special deal where if I got something by the same creator, it would give me a discount, and then I did that, and it didn't really make, I don't think, the program any cheaper, but I think it worked out to be cheaper because I got another program, and I think, well, I got an add-on, and it was like 10 cents or something. Anyway, it was some like Painterly add-on, and oh, it's actually come in clutch. So we need to get paintings in our project, right? Into our game, and so if I went, for example, like this is like, so these are all pictures that I took on my trip to Italy. It is, yeah. And then I've kind of just paintified. Got a heap of these. The settings aren't necessarily what they will look like because I kind of changed them all per thing. So at the moment, it's very highly saturated in contrast and stuff, which is not what most of them look like. But and the paint strokes, we got a heap of different stuff as well. So, but okay. You can kind of now see where some of these are not necessarily representative of what they probably ended up being, because let's see, we ended up getting a bunch. Like this was some of them, so they're a lot more mellow than that. So this one, from what that looks like there, you can kind of see how different these kind of look, but pretty cool. I understand that we have some of them in the scene. We could give it a check. I know we've got one here, one here. Actually, that's the one that I showed. Apparently, we haven't added any of the extra ones, so it's probably a time thing. But we're gonna get some more up there. They look pretty cool. Oh yes, all the doors and stuff are all the wrong sizing. Forgot about that. Anyway, it's sort of like a bit of an insider into something that I was doing earlier today. Let's keep working back on to Marcellus. There's a couple of things I've been struggling with, honestly, with this Chalice. Because it's some of the ways that materials work is not gone amazing for me. Anyway, just finalizing some stuff to these little gemstones here. I might darken them a little bit actually, but you can kind of see where we're getting with them. think it's... No. Oh, it'll be this, eh? I'm gonna turn this one down. It's a bit better. Like that, I think. Change the intensity a little bit. Kinda cooking. Rough spots. Sure. It's a little weird. I'll change the intensity. It's not so dark. So I'm actually gonna... Oh wait, it's... No, it was that, yeah. It's honestly not doing that much that I can say. So I'm fine leaving that as is. Dust ain't doing much. Let's bump that up. Could add to it. That's them done. Isn't it? Bloody. Actually, I can get away with that. Adding some of the rest of the stuff. And kind of a nice chalice going. So yeah, anything else that I can think of? I remember something. In case actually I'm gonna need multiple things. I think I've done a pretty good job with these textures. They're not amazing. There's some stuff that I kind of wish was different, but oh well. Remove that. I ain't gonna need it. I ain't even gonna need it. What was it if I went for the... quite different, to be honest. Okay, let's add some like pattern or something. See, laces aren't too bad. The fleur-de-lis is upside down, however. I am it. It's not at all really what I'm after, however. I just use one of my ornament things that I got. Oh, there's an ornament thing here. Just do that temporarily. Oops. Oh my god. Sorry. Man, that's so frustrating. Who was this? Oh, is it? The dust. Anything else I can do? Wait, this isn't half bad. But those two. That grunge Laura seems good. That might be a good idea for this AO Dura if I do that. Yeah, maybe not. Oops. Oh, I see the issue. Not that. Of that. I'm gonna just do these. Cylindrical projection. That kind of worked out perfectly. Oh, let me go back inside that. What I got here. Yeah, it's just too small to be able to see. It's good. Scratches. We want that to be triplanar. Three, like that. Just make sure it's just this. We could be going like a I feel like a black would be great, but then you're not really going to be able to see it, you see. Like a lighten. Like a multiply. Turn it down a little bit. I think that's good. What was it? It's this. I just want to give it a bit of breakup, honestly. Sweet, and then I can also run a paint layer. What does this do? So I don't want to add back EC. I'll figure that one out. Oops, wrong way. We just go. Capacity, follow along. Run something like this. A 100%. I don't know, I think that's probably good. I'll go export this and we should be solid. Yeah, I might do one more thing. This one actually took a while to go because I'm like, I don't know what type of, like, it's so hard to decide what gyms I want to do, like what type of gyms. Like, do I want to sort of like a diamond sort of thing, or, and then like, how long is it going to take for me to like make the textures for it? I found some lapis lazuli thing which I just use as a base. However, making like full-on ones is tricky. And I didn't really want to go and have to make something. I don't mind doing it, but not when I'm like on a tight schedule, so. I need to import the textures first. I have my bake stuff because obviously I didn't go into the stupid texture bake. No. Silly. So now if I had my chalice, this is what it currently looks like. Show it next to the light so I can actually see. This is what it currently looks like in game. I was gonna look so much better. I'm hype. Hype! There's just a flat material on it. And my Unreal's like frozen. Not sure what that was. Oh. It currently looks like, this is gonna look so good. Alright, we're gonna go from reverse. Actually, let me fix that first because it's gonna make it look real bad. How much better does this look already? Probably not much, because it's not much normal. Not like a crazy amount of normal stuff going on. A little bit better. Actually, one thing I might quickly do as well. I quickly hook this up to interactable, maybe. Oh, I don't know which one. There's two ones, and I don't know which one we want to be using for that. It's interactable and inspectable item, but probably inspectable item, I'm not sure. Alright, now we're gonna do the mask map. That should be big. So it should do a lot of the heavy lifting. That's still a little far away, so let me... Oh well. You can see that's already looking a whole lot better. Do that so it's actually more visible. Final touch. The colors. Hopefully this should be quite a bit. Damn. Oh, Let me make it white. To be fair, it is very yellow because all the lighting is yellow. But that's pretty good. Oh, that, even though part of it's not meant to be metallic, that just kind of makes it look a little nicer. The chalice. Oh yeah, I forgot control. And S is save. Alright, so that's done. I'm just gonna do one quick thing. Another thing. Oh, I might do a little bit. Oh, huh? Hey Javi, hope you're doing well. I've been working on a chalice, so that's what you've woken up to. We have these bookshelves. Now, everything's sort of like broken, yada yada yada. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna slant some of these a little bit. Then, depending on how much time, what time it is, might add some extra colors for the books. Yes. So let me see if I can find that. Possibly meant to save that. Well, hopefully. Well, it's already in, so who cares? Center these. So these are meant to be part of the same model, so I might have cooked that a little bit. Do that. So, in theory, I'm gonna also do now. Is this textured? Sorry, is this UV'd or not? Ah, frustrating. So instead, I'm actually gonna go new scene. I've already UV'd everything. But yeah, how you doing, Javi? Or Javiness? Good, good. Good sleep, huh? No, Javi. We can't have your coffee being empty. Yeah, that's good to hear. You know something funny? I now happen to know 2 English sort of like English tutors. My friend Dory. Hold on. To be honest, I'm not too sure. I was just chatting with her yesterday. She mentioned that she was like English tutor, but like in person. I don't think like a full-on teacher. Like she's in my class. I'd imagine there's no time for that, but however, it'd be fine. Ironic though. Maybe I should just become an English teacher like you guys. I feel like, you know, maybe I'm just late to the party. Maybe. Alright, let me... I feel like that's the case. Go back to my old bookshelf, unless I can quickly find what I'm missing. Something just is not it here. Yeah. Reckon I'd be a good English teacher, Jarvie. Some actually want to do more advanced stuff, but yeah. That's my limitation. It's a base wood. What does I just feel like is wrong? What is that down there? Very well. I don't know if I just quickly shove this on. Okay, so this is... Oops, let me turn everything on. Alright, I just want to see what's going on here. So we can turn... Turn those off. Definitely not that. Okay, so current bookshelf. Hold on, current bookshelf. Current. One thing is that's diagonal, not upwards. Why is it? I don't know. It's just the texture looks better than in Unity, but oh well. Whatever. Let me export this. What you got planned today, though, Chief? Is that the case? Oh, baklava. I don't know too much about baklava, to be honest. Well, I don't know what's causing that. You like baklava? Hold on. What is going on? Oh, with nuts. Oh, really? Yeah, fear. I gotta be honest with you, Jarvie. I can't say I'm like the biggest nut fan, you know what I mean? That should be off. Hold on, wait, there's one more there. What was it? Yeah. Desperate, man. I just want to know what, like, why, what happened? This wasn't rough before, and then I did something, and then it roughened itself. It's just plastic dusty. Hold on, let me quickly double check something. Right. What's your favorite nut, Jarvie? That's always the wrong freaking way. Yeah, I want to fix that actually. Hazelnut, like cashew's almonds are technically not nuts, really. Oh, I guess cashews aren't they technically from like a fruit or something? Isn't it like some cashew fruit or some shit? I don't know. Maybe I was watching some weird ass video that was just completely just telling porkies, but yeah. I feel like the only nut that I know of that I actually like is peanut. And then again, I don't like peanuts in anything, if that makes sense. I like peanuts by themselves. I like roasted peanuts and just like from the shell peanuts. Peanuts on nuts, peanuts on nuts. Jarvie. I'm the master of nuts. One does not decide what is a nut or not without my choice. Okay? Trying to out-nut me, huh? Think again. They're upwards, but I feel like upwards doesn't really make much sense. It does, dude. I'm second guessing myself. I don't know which way it should be. I feel like sideways. I don't think it matters. 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 Let's crash out there. Same family as chickpeas. Gotta be there. Not peas. Come on. Trying to fool me, huh? sure. Ah! No! I forgot to export those textures. Oh, let me just save this as. Have you done any biking recently, Javi? I was about to crash out for a second. I gotta bake. Okay. Okay. I was genuinely about to go. Okay, buddy. Listen here, Janktastic! Thank you, Mr. Janktastic! #1 streamer here. Listen, you can say that as much as you like, Jarvie. I'm never classifying a peanut as the same way as I'd classify a chickpea. How you doing though, Jacobtastic? Jacobtastic? Check out the massive chalice that I've worked on. I mean, it's alright. It's not perfect, but I feel like if I were to make... Okay, I was running into substance issues that was pissing me off, so this is what you get. On the side, I don't know what the fuck these are, but... I don't know if I can be bothered fixing them. I could fix them. Oh, I know I'm lazy, but come on. Come on, man. Oh, scratches. Oh, maybe I... Oh, fuck, it's just right there, though. It's just right there. I'll fix it. Fine, if you're gonna force me, Jacob. I didn't realize how easy it was. Anyway, this is a chalice. Pretty nice. It's alright. Got some cool detail there and some detail in here, albeit I couldn't get any color in here, even though I wanted to. I think it's just a resolution thing. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Sharon. That's what Javi would say. Well, me when I am in my German. Okay, hold on. Whoa, 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 whoa. Actually, I still no color there, which is kind of making me meow. A little bit better. Okay. Maybe an engraving. This one? Is it literally? Is literally just just an alpha, and then I just positioned it in the right spot. I'm not happy with that. Anywho, I didn't realize that these scratches were on the wrong things. So actually, probably a good thing that I'm fixing this up then. And now it scratches on the gems. That make no sense. There you go. Really, these scratches should be like low though. That. These just get lighter, these other scratches. Man, I need to stop looking at this. I need to stop looking at this. I'm gonna export the textures again. And I'm just gonna leave it there. I think I'm just gonna there's gonna be like no one more change. No one more change. And I don't think I'm gonna get anywhere, so oh well. Oh well. What are you up to though, Chief? Jacob-tastic. Into my music. Minimum amount of mechanics. I don't think there is a minimum. I think technically you go for like 1. There's some like damage. Look at this. Bam! Black. Ooh. Maybe anisotropic noise. Oh, we're only gonna need these on the insiders as well, so second mask them. Rotate. Let's go. $20.48 or something. Watch this. Alright. Here I should just be able to. I was gonna go massive size or something. Take it off everything. And then I'll do the reverse. And just go. Like a dirt brush or something. Oh. Oopsies. Doing it wrong. My bad. Get this going. Alright. Now we can get it working. Oh, I'm such a genius. Oops. I can go and do that. Wait, some like undercarriage here actually probably isn't the worst. That's definitely not happening there. So cooking right here. Get this. Bam! something like this. Did I not just cook with it? And then another one, another one. For that maybe. Black mask paint. So cooking. What? I just remove this. Done. My disco is breaking. Check this out. Who's a genius? This guy. I feel like that's a cool, but you know, nobody will notice that. But because. Alright, let me send that over. Books are 3. I almost fucked myself over. Bookshelf. Okay, let's run textures. Environment. Bookshelf. I want these. Loot. These are the old ones, aren't they? Alright. Let's go back. Models, I'm gonna do my last bookshelf. It's 8:30. Maybe I play games. I don't know. Can I continue working? Probably. But I also probably should play games. How's this been a minute? Go at 1.1. It might be worth making it a little small, I don't know. Here's bookshelf 02. Oh, there we go, interactive bookshelf. So, interactive bookshelf 02. What the fuck that means? Alright. And I did update the chalice. I need to do that as well. Oops. It's these. Bookshelf O2. Normal map. Okay. Bookshelf O1, bookshelf O2. Okay, that's that. Oops, I don't have it applied. What is bookshelf O3? Did I shove it in the environment instead? I did. There we go, now we got the scratches. Such a cool detail. Toby. Awesome. It's gonna now adjust the chalice texture. Double check the bottom. Yeah, that seems fixed. I go and add the... Seems to reapplied. Okay, that's definitely reapplied. Like, pitch black. And has the issues. Okay, that seems fine. Okay, so... Okay. Overhaul both bookshelf, and textures. Okay. The slanted, what do you call it? Elves, for variation. New textures for that. Minor damage. Also, okay, yeah. Prefab made collision. And I have spec collision. I can't be bothered. Is it not 2 hours? Okay. Too late, man. I can't fucking. Spelling not the time for spelling. Is that maybe in the weekend I do the some more colors for the books, because there's only 3 different. There's 3 different types, and there's 1 color each, and I feel like at least two colors each. Feel like at least. Ooh, I just realized these are floating. Hopefully nothing else is floating. Was this meant to be here? No. Weird. Whatever we want to call it. Hope he hasn't started doing stuff, otherwise we can fix it easy, but... Anyway, that's that. So some things, Jacob, if you're still here. Ideally, if you can get your thing done by the end of the weekend, would be ideal. So if you could get that by the end of the weekend done. Oh, we're not even meeting with the teachers on Monday, actually, now that I think about it. We'll send a personal message to them then. We need to get these done, but maybe not by the weekend. If I have time, I'll do them, but we'll see. Also, if I have time... Oh, I mean, we're not meeting with the teachers on Monday, so some of this we can just offshoot to Monday. However, this is a bit of an issue. So yeah, we gotta do that. We gotta do this. Ideally, we do some logs as well. So maybe one of us makes logs. Hopefully it's not too bad. It's like 1 or 2 variations for logs. Probably 2 would be best. Then we can overlay those. And then on Monday, I'll start on the pantry. I'll probably spend most of the Monday, to be honest, working on this. Okay, that's that. I'll do this some other point. Okay, I'm gonna play a game. What do I want to play, however? I'm pulling up, like, in terms of, like, game hours, what is my overall hours? So I'm 94 hours in the past 2 weeks. However, 8 Blender. Not that. An hour and a half. 4 hours. 9 hours. Let's see, 20 hours. 7.5 hours. Man, that must have been mostly from today. A bit of extra stuff. 40 hours in Painter, that's so crazy. 40 hours in Painter. Ah, oh, I can't imagine. Like, I would probably be sitting genuinely somewhere in between, like, another 40 hours in Painter this week as well. In the last 2 weeks. 40 to 60. Probably 60 to be honest. I spend more time in Maya. It's crazy. 40 hours. 80. 3.1. Yeah. So, pretty much half my time in the past 2 weeks in terms of like hours on Steam is literally just Substance Painter, almost. It's insane. This alone. So I could either play Skyrim or Cyberpunk. I don't know if there's much else that I want to play. No. Let me play a little bit of Cyberpunk, maybe. It's been a minute since I played some Cyberpunk. I was working on another character. Come on. I wonder if there's going to be any updates because of the whole, like, maybe there's some stuff that they could do with the old Switch stuff. And I wonder if they'll do that and like apply some updates that they did for the Switch stuff. This, or if that's not happening. I think the volume as well, it's very quiet. Oh, maybe it's not ideal. I don't know. Maybe controller speak. Alright, so let me disable copyright. And then nudity sensor.
Hey everyone, feels great to have you back. So then, did y'all hear about
That's
that
so cool.
Arasaka aircraft carrier docked in Night City called Kujira or the Whale?
Kujira or the Whale. Yeah, huzzah! So what am I even doing? Yeah, two Lizzie asparagus. Hey, I got my vigilante here as well. Oh, it costs money. And it's been so long since I've played. Beep beep. I think you can honk. What? I don't remember the button is. The game that Jacob hasn't played. Wonderful parking.
Hey there, dollface.
That's me.
Interest you in a preem BD?
I'm a female, aren't I? Yeah. I forgot that I was a female.
Not my first time.
I'm doing the
remember.
female
I didn't get it
playthrough.
Huh, get a load of this one. Right. Rules are simple.
I sounded so
Someone
red just
catches
then.
your eye, you do not grab them. You find them in the catalog, ask for a BD, and get yourself a box. No recording, no copping feels when the guards ain't looking.
Damn it.
In you go. Have fun, doll. Welcome to Lizzie's.
Did I say dull if you're a guy as well?
Face you have.
Put some pants on. That is crazy zipper placement. What do you need that for, huh?
Already dumped her already. Yeah, no surprise there.
It's like the Pan Am clothes. That's how they add like volumetric sort of feel. It's just an alpha plane.
Another round over here, Stat.
So,
Really used to have more. Am I crazy? What's my settings at? Oh, I see. Oh, you can change the field of view. I'm so not used to that because I was watching a playthrough of somebody playing.
horny girl like me do for a hungry guy like you.
That's crazy. I was watching a playthrough of somebody on a console. I don't know what the default, maybe like 80 FOV or something.
Zappies,
But
power.
man, I knew something was weird. It was just so weird.
Hey,
Hey,
Get you something.
hello, Matteo. It's not.
so
It's not
Curious.
like a whatever other game I was playing.
that the owner?
So you could like click.
Not for a long while.
That's
no.
select.
It's none too sweet a story.
Oh, now I'm just flat interested.
Real Lizzie ran a strip joint out of this place back in the day.
I didn't know this.
Lizzie's bar.
He died.
Things were paid right, insured, even had decent security. Good spot, all in all.
Yeah, Night Rain released today. That was interesting.
Nah, stories of the golden days. Inevitable demise and the inevitable drink over sweet memories.
Tall one makes the tall tales easier to swallow.
So, what went wrong?
Tiger Claws shot up Lizzie.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I have any interest in playing Night Rain. However,
No hesitation, Lizzie blasted the guy's balls off. Gang came back the next day. Liz was done.
Tigers gave this place up to the Mox in the end, though, didn't they?
Sort of. The Moxes had to make a deal with them. Luckily, they kept their heads, organized quick. Big boss now is Susie Q. But the sign stayed up, out of respect. And biz booms to this day.
gonna
Looking
keep
for Evelyn.
clicking to select, and it's gonna continue not working. I did it again!
Big tipper. Generous when I get the answers I'm looking for.
Appreciate the gesture, truly. But afraid I don't get paid to talk. Opposite, actually.
It's all right, Mateo. I was waiting for this one.
Evelyn! Wayne.
Evelyn Parker. I knew it was you as soon as you walked in.
Sense on. Only tequila I drink. How would you know?
I like to know everything about the people I work with. Either that or it was just a lucky guess.
Why we meeting here? Any particular reason? Actually, it doesn't seem much like your thing, this place.
I'll take that as a compliment. Come on. Know a place we can talk where ears won't prick up to listen. We'll be in the lounge, Mateo. If anyone asks, we're not here.
Oh.
This one's me and Candice.
You'll feel us everywhere.
Nothing's wrong.
It's
Really.
Why don't
That's
you
crazy.
every other
Hey, yo. Good thing I have the nudity filter on. Oh, no. What's up, Evelyn?
Dex had a load to say about you. Called you professional, effective, and trustworthy. I hope you wasn't overselling.
You could say that.
You don't give a rat's dick what Dex thinks.
Not a single rat's
Well,
dick.
You have trouble accepting compliments?
No, just think flattery's beneath you. Am I wrong?
Maybe
I think
Dex
I
is
might
beneath you.
in stream again, maybe like 9:15 again. We'll see, depends. If I get super into this, then maybe.
You writing Dex's bio?
I'm just a bit tired
now. I just don't know much.
What?
In other words, you hardly know each other. Yet he fingered you for this job.
Okay, he did not. Thank you very much.
Curious.
But
Shit, buzz Dex right now if you're getting cold feet.
Ooh.
I can wait.
I doubt he'd add
if one
anything we
tomorrow,
haven't already heard.
parents are leaving
Anything
because
you'd
it's
really like to hear, for that matter.
long holiday,
There's only one other
long
bunch that's
weekend.
worse than fixers in that respect.
So gotta wake up and watch F1 before they leave. I won't be able to watch it.
I'll go
I switch
with
on my
my
dad's
gut for now.
iPad.
Let's cut to the chase. What do you got for me?
Your target.
Holy shit.
I trust you know what it is.
Remind me to never say tired on stream because I'm just gonna keep
Key technical
yawning.
word of the week. We're tangling with Arasaka. Making this heist one dangerous, risky motherfucker.
Mm-hmm. Arasaka's poured billions into personality transfer
Arasaka.
technology. But me, I just want the data on this one. The chip is tucked away inside Konpeki Plaza, the hotel. You ever been?
Arasaka seems to have quite the touch with that hotel chain. But I gotta say,
Oh, let me just quickly blue my news. Alright.
Konpeki and Tokyo's still leagues above the rest.
The two are identical to each other.
Japan's staff. The service can't be beat. Singapore, Paris, Washington. Ugh, all the rest act like charity case cousins by comparison.
Well, it's hard to argue with that. True.
So where's this chip hiding, exactly?
In a suite on the top floor. The room's occupied by Yorinobu Arasaka.
Yorinobu Arasaka. In Night City? Huh, guess the scream sheets weren't lying this time.
It's on the lips of everyone in the city. Saburo Arasaka's only
Whew.
surviving son, heir apparent to the Arasaka Empire.
I honestly
In
haven't been
town.
feeling like too gamey the last while, honestly.
Emperor's prepared to cede his throne after 150
I'm
years.
so burnt out by this bloody
Only
game
a
that we're
handful
doing.
of people in Night City know what the Arasaka's real plans are.
Telling
Too
me
stressful,
anyone-
man. It's just like, I always get just the thing. I just gotta like, limited time. It's like, oh,
V?
sorry, lady.
So
Evelyn.
we're not jumping the corp.
Like,
We're
oh,
jumping
I could play
Arasaka
games,
himself.
or I could
Yorinobu was
be
the puppet. He
doing
lost
work
his
for
cards
it.
years ago when he failed to do Daddy's bidding. Saburo's
I also gotta do
Saburo
some
advice
mechanical
years.
work.
He might
That's
just
gonna be due
turn the
soon.
screw and crush them outright if he learns his son.
And then I gotta do some more writing this weekend, I think.
Still
I think this weekend I'm gonna
Yorinobu
spend quite a
Arasaka.
bit of time working on my writing actually, because I want to get that done ASAP.
Top dog like
V?
Yorinobu's been
Are
on
you,
the
Balloon?
call. Hotel's probably a goddamn fortress by now, too.
Yorinobu keeps exactly no hustle around. Not one guard. Got rid of them a long time ago.
Huh. Why is that?
Surely you know what they say about Arasaka intel. Sneeze in Night City, and a blossom drops from a cherry tree in Tokyo.
Whew, man.
Yorinobu was convinced his
I'm just
Arasaka
exhausted.
security detail reported directly to his father.
I'm gonna be so busy,
I'm
Joey.
waiting.
Look, if you've got any spare aces.
Look at
up
this,
your
look at
sleeve.
this. Hold on. Look at this. So much the past, like, since pretty much like the 25th onwards, it's just been so many pushes. And even then, like, a lot of this time that's like we're not pushing, it's just models, models, models. So it's just constant. We're doing okay. TLDR, Javin. We got Jacob still hasn't sent me the thing. Okay, Javin, I'm gonna send you something right now. I'm gonna send you something. I was asking Jacob to fill up my thing, but he hasn't done it, and this reminds me. Hold on. Actually, this reminds me. Can you please fill do this in your spare time when you got a minute? You don't have to do it now. I have a mechanical thing, and you gotta get 2 bits of feedback. That's crazy. I sent it to my friend Dory, but I think she forgot. I don't like reminding people. And then I was telling Jacob to do it like twice, and I think he's forgotten as well. I don't like dislike reminding somebody. It's just like, if I want something done, I feel bad going, oh, can you please fill it out, the thing that I asked you to do? I still need it. I just feel bad just reminding people, because I'm just like, I'm just desperate, you know what I mean? I'm desperate for it, because as soon as I can do that, then I can start doing some extra stuff, doing the write-ups and stuff, and I just I hate having to do that. Because it's just like, man, I feel bad having to ask you. Again. However, I needed 2 people. I already got 1 response, so I'll go get the other one. That's so good. It's so... You know what does make me feel bad? When my fucking headphones get bloody disconnected because I roll over them. That, however, does. No, I gotta... Oh, speaking of, I need to get you to actually... to look through my essay at some point. I have a... actually, I can send you that now. Also, once again, you don't need to do this anytime soon. But... that reminds me, we're getting peer feedback. So... the reason that I'm sending it to you now is because I literally just sent something for peer feedback, which was due today, which I did yesterday. So I already have the most up-to-date version, so I might as well send it now. You'll probably see me ask you like every second hour, to be honest, as we get closer. to submission because I'm gonna be crashing out. Also, if you have any like advice or anything, would you rather the PDF or the doc? Because sometimes a doc might be easier. I don't know. Awesome. But you can do that whenever, really. I'm not too bothered. I think this weekend I'm gonna do. So I've done the research. I've done an interactive piece, and I've done a survey. If you need anything like the interactive piece, I can send that to you. However, I can't receive survey feedback. The survey is only for people from our school. That was a rule. So hence why you never received it, unfortunately. However, if you want to, I can still send it. It's in the interactive, and if you want to read through the survey, you can. But yeah.
Now's the time to show them.
Yeah.
Now this should make your tits perk up.
It's currently perked.
Yorinobu recently
Is
swiped
that
the chip
floating?
from Arasaka Laboratory.
That's
He's
funny.
made a deal with Netwatch, aims to sell it to them. Have you spotted my AC?
No, so we got. I wanna get that done mostly by next week or the week after. I think week after is like the latest I can leave it. Really.
V?
Because
Fine.
I've played through all this. I
Security
kind of can't really
enterprise
move on.
Yorinobu whisked it away in secret. Now where's he hiding it?
Likely in a specialized container. One that mimics an organic...
What are we
neuron.
doing? The main story. I should
Outside
probably
it
just do
looks
side
like
quest
an
stuff.
ordinary briefcase.
And the case is?
You'll see for yourself soon enough. Provided we're done gossiping about the Arasakas.
Heard a bit about Yorinobu. Studied finance and biotech in Tokyo, probably to please his father.
Mm-hmm. Saburo was grooming him to be his successor.
But then Yorinobu cut himself off from the corp.
But yeah, I effectively I think so.
Heard they were
I'm
planning
actually
an
pretty good.
Arasaka
I think I'm about 3,000 to 3,500 words in. I think I need a minimum of 4,000 if I'm correct. However, I'm not really like going, okay, well I've hit 4,000, I'm leaving it. Basically, I need to do a sort of like a formatting rules. Yes, but that's not included. So I didn't do that for this one. I think I did do it New Times Roman because it wasn't before, but that was mostly to see sizing wise how everything would look. So also the scale of the text. I think I downscaled the size of the text as well to like a 10 or like even an something low. It's meant to be I think size 12 text. However, if you look at the PDF, and it's got I've got some special like formatting rules as well. It's meant to be like central and stuff like that. But that's not important for this submission. Just once it's fun. The only thing is it's already 13 things, and I think it goes to like 15 or even longer actually no. I think it was generally like about 8 or 9. Then when I started including all these, I didn't want like a 20-page long document, so I honestly just made the text smaller. So people didn't have to deal with it. That was it. So I will fix it for the actual thing. And bear in mind also, to preface, I'm not going to have like this, you know what I mean? I'm not going to have like just straight up pictures of my survey. That's stupid. I want to do probably something similar-ish to how I approach this as well. This graph as well. However, probably not this. This is like 4 graphs combined into one. Hence why there's quite a lot going on. But I just didn't want to make whoever's reading it suffer. But yeah. So yeah, the only thing that I got to do this. So you know, are there any biases, stuff like that? I think I might need to do a little bit. I think I might have missed something when I was talking about my survey. I potentially want to adjust this because I feel like I'm missing stuff. Possibly. Honestly, I wrote this all in like mostly about like an hour and a half, maybe an hour, and I kind of just wasn't really paying attention. I was just writing because I'm like, oh, what do I gotta say? I just write it down, and then I wrote it down, and then I haven't really read it back, so it's probably bad. However, I wrote it, and I didn't get peer review feedback on it earlier, so maybe it's fine. But however, I need to move on to this, so just explaining participants, so it's just going to be like students from my school, and they're going to be related to similar classes. They're going to be around probably the same age group as well, considering they're uni students, and generally uni students are mostly 20 to 30s. And yeah, all from the same country that I know of and stuff like that. So, I need to talk about my experiments. I'm going to include some graphs and stuff like that, and then I'm just going to like evaluate every individual question that I asked. You know, is there a thing? Maybe I like separate, instead of just doing it like one big paragraph, I'll probably separate it into like per graph. Is that fine, do you think, Javi? Is that like a good thing to do? Instead of doing like one big paragraph, just like having a bunch of really small, not really small, maybe like 100, 150 to 200 words per graph? Is that maybe a better way of doing it? I'm just cautious about doing like small paragraphs, you know what I mean? Sort of like what I did with my hypotheses here. But I would imagine that's kind of fine. I sort of had to do small paragraphs because I was not going to do like one paragraph explaining 4 hypotheses and like the reasons. I feel like that would have been a bad way. Do you think it's okay if I just get you to write it for me? Yeah. Okay, that's good. And then I just got to talk about the blind spots limitations. Which won't be too bad. 250 words might be quite a bit though. I don't think that's gonna work. I don't think it's gonna work either. And then the final conclusion, probably like 3 to 350 words. It'll just be like, you know, is there any gaps, any issues, stuff like that. I feel like I could do this in a week. The issue is I don't have like a whole week free, so it's probably gonna take.
Where its downfall.
I'm not certain.
That flash of youthful rebellion ended like it usually does. Yorinobu returned to the fold, but the bitter taste remained. You know your stuff. But that's only one side of him.
Oh yeah, limitation's gonna be super easy for me.
An intelligent man who has his.
I didn't look to see gender-wise. Like, I could have gone into my survey and gone gender, but
Seems to be risking everything with this relic scam.
I didn't think that was particularly important.
The biggest lie this town puts forward. That he
I gotta be honest.
gain and retain
Part of it is because
anything.
I like, you gotta understand, it was a struggle trying to find
What's next?
enough people
comes the
to do
best
my
part.
survey, because the teacher sent it out, and then I got like, I think of what the teachers have sent out, I think I only got somewhere between 2 to 3 responses. The remaining 9 responses is me manually going out and asking people that I know. And I'm just like, please, I'm begging you, please do it for me. So, yeah. Kind of grim. So, I'm actually only working with 12 responses, but that's because the lecturers limited us, you know? Otherwise, I probably would have sent mine online and done like something on Reddit or something like that. I think it's just a mix of half people just don't look in that Discord, and then 2, they just can't be fucked. So unless I go out of my way to ask for them, then they're just like, oh, okay, I'll do it. But
Got something for you. Should help you plan. Brain dance from Konpeki Plaza.
How's a
Oh,
brain
really?
dance supposed to help? Need facts, not thrills.
damn, I should have asked me,
These are really
Jarvie.
good for fondling virtual tits.
Damn it.
Jacking off to in those boxes. No. They can be a very
I
useful
don't recall
tool.
doing it, to be honest.
Good
What
for
is that? Is he wearing a
analyzing
tube
details.
top type of thing, whatever it's called?
Even boosted. Doesn't grasp.
All right.
Exactly what you need.
So what's on the tape?
Yorinobu's suite. The glorious interior. You'll need to locate the relic yourself. Hope I grabbed enough detail to make that
Are
possible.
we gonna be meeting,
Mean to see you
What's her
recorded
name?
this?
Mm-hmm.
my future
BD
girlfriend?
recommend. Why, you object?
Supposed to be Yorinobu's pad on the tape. Means you were inside. You, know each other?
How else could I get all this intel? I know
We'll
him.
do that. I got some mechanical level.
We
Oh,
have
you're gonna be
arrangements.
testing, I guess.
Strictly business.
I don't have too much more to do
Let's
with that
see
one,
this
actually.
brain dance.
However, I don't know where I went wrong,
Judy
so
will know.
I probably need to just
She's a
ask the
Mox,
teachers.
too.
I'll send the teachers, I think, something.
Besides, we go back
I'll do a bit of work in the
years.
weekend. I need to add
V, this is
a
important.
couple small things. And I need to do like one
Judy's
more
always
level.
been there for me.
This Judy.
Always helped out. I trust her. But she's a Mox, not the latest member of your crew. Try not to forget. So you'll be a good girl
So,
and keep that tongue on a leash.
yeah, I gotta. Oh,
Relax.
sorry.
Believe it or not, I'm no stranger to tact.
Tongues leak.
Biz or life.
So yeah, we got a bit going on.
Hey, there you are.
Judy.
This is V. She's here for that BD role.
Is it Judy or is it
And
Jarvie?
V,
That's the real
this is
question.
Judy. Best brain dance editor I know.
Enough already. Gonna make me barf.
Damn it.
Impressive looking setup. Need all this to process brain dances?
Mm-hmm. Analyzers, sensory sig amps, acoustic and
Hmm.
electric wave monitors, facial expression translators.
Judy.
All right, all right.
I
Compile
should.
PDF.
I'll do it after this.
What do you
No,
think?
this is gonna
Will
take
do?
so long. I already know
Still
it.
pretty raw, but yeah, ought to do.
I'm gonna save for my in stream, yeah. Because I know I'm gonna have to go. I think this is when I have to walk through Arasaka. I go through her memories. I think, and that was time consuming. I think actually when I was first playing it, was it then? I think I was running into issues. Yeah, anyway. Right. Okay, what day is it? It's Friday. I don't know. Because it's a long weekend, I may stream again. Depending on how much free time I have. But we'll see how much I actually end up having. But yeah. Otherwise I'll be streaming normally. Like normal times. Thursday and Friday next week. I'm trying to think. It's June. It'll be June then. Getting closer to the whole Jenga stuff. I'm still waiting for the Jenga stuff. There's pre-releases for some of the Jenga stuff out right now, so it crashed on. Oh, in the second level? Okay. Can I send you something? Actually, can I quickly... Okay. I know exactly what that issue was, because that one was actually killing me. I know what the fix is. I have fixed it. I'm just going to package it, and then I'll send it over. Just so you can actually complete it. Feel free to write that as a bug that you ran into. However, I want you to be able to complete it. So, by default, Unreal has some kill Z thing. And whenever you get underneath this kill Z, it freezes a player. But it like completely bricks the game. So you can't press R to restart. You can't do anything. You just have to Alt F4. I had to figure out what that was, because when you search up when falling game freezes and shit like that, it like nothing comes up. So that was a pain. So yeah. I'll quickly package that up. I'll send it over. And then you should be able to play. Wait, let me just double check. It crashed on the second level, right? Not the first. Because if it crashed on the first, then we have a completely different issue at hand. However, I will still send this one because it's got a fix. I don't think I know of one issue with wall running. However, replicating that issue is incredibly hard. I've only hit it like I think twice, and it's like a very special thing. It's like when it tries wall running, but it's like when you hit like the edge and stuff, sometimes that can break the wall run. But I've only hit that like once or twice. So I find that unlikely. Okay. I want to watch Soul Eater. Okay, so as of yesterday, yeah, that's the one. Yeah, that's the one. That'll be the Kill Z. Because I have a really big level, and then the default Kill Z is 1000, but I think you fall down like 4000 or something units. So it's quite the thing. Yeah. I guess I am glad that I did get feedback, because otherwise I probably would have missed that. Out of interest, did you fall off the platform when you ran into that? Or were you landing on the platform and it happened? Because I believe it's only when you fall off. However, it would be interesting to know if you got far enough. Because I don't think I ever ran into it in my testing, and that's why I never fixed the issue, because I never ran into it. But I don't think I fell off when I was going on the second level, because by that point I'd kind of played the game way too many times. It's like, oh, it was kind of good. Oh, here it is. I knew one of my things had it. Let me quickly go. Oh, what is it? No, I don't think I actually have it in a thing, so let me just... Yeah, Lavador. Okay. Yeah, I do need to fix that one, actually. There's a couple of things. If you look on the wall, I think, of the second level, if you look like directly at it, I think I missed applying a texture as well, so... Alright. It's the update. Okay. We'll end it here, I think. Feel free to DM me, Javi, if you run into any more bugs. Yeah, that should do. But yeah, let me know if you run into any more bugs, and I will have a look. But anyway, you guys have a good one. Thanks for popping by, Jake Tester. Thanks for popping by, Javi, and see you guys next time, I guess. Catch-alls.